Hey, I just want to spend a couple minutes just kind of explaining and talking about our tiny home design philosophy here. Designing tiny homes has different challenges than designing standard homes. It quite honestly is very different. We have different constraints. Sometimes we have different goals that we're trying to accomplish, but yeah, it's a lot different. So it's a really neat thing for me to talk about. Our overreaching rule that we really hold to is that we have two very important things that we're trying to accomplish, and they're in conflict with each other. One is that we want a very small space to function very big. We want it to have room for an entire life, in whatever life that our client needs in that, but we need lots of function in a very small space. The other thing we want to accomplish is we want a very small space to feel very big. And those two things are often in conflict with each other, because if we fill this building up with stuff, it's going to function really well, but it's not going to feel very good. So the rule that we stand to is this. As people, we tend to feel space up top. We wave our arms, we talk with our hands, our eyes are up here, but we tend to use space down low. So that's the rule that we stay to here. So below the waist, we use every square inch of this home, of all of our homes. We use every square inch for storage, for multi-use spaces. We just try to use everything down low. Up top, we try to leave it open. We want to feel all the space. We want nothing on our walls. We want nothing in our way, in our sight, in the way of our arms. We want that all open. And what that allows us is that we're able to put lots and lots of windows in these homes. Windows allow our homes, our living space, to spill out into the outside environment, and they allow that outside environment to spill back in. There's a timelessness in the outside environment, and we want to bring that into our homes. Another thing about timelessness, I believe that we get sick of decor, we get sick of lipstick. I think that's something when we do renovations, we're changing the color of our walls, we're changing the color of our cabinets, but we don't get sick of structure. So I kind of coined the phrase like honest architecture, honest design. Everything in our homes has a reason for being here. Everything is important. Everything has to be here. It's a part of the structure. It's part of what makes the home work. There is no room in a small home for extra. There's no room for extra visual noise, for clutter. We want all of that out of the home. We want this timeless, just honest design. And that's one thing that we really focus on as well. When it comes to the function of a home and just fitting everything inside a small space, it's a real challenge. And so these designs have been very well thought out and very integrated. We have literally thought out every square inch of these homes to make this work. What that means is that it can be really difficult to make these small, seemingly inconsequential changes, but they're very consequential. We've made changes in the past where we've done something in the front, the nose of a building, and it created a problem for us in the very back end, this cause and effect, as everything is integrated together. So it's just important to know that in a standard home, you can move something 6 inches, and very simply, in a tiny home, moving something 1 inch, making a tiny inconsequential change might screw up really the flow of everything that's working behind it. Ultimately, we have spent a lot of years now talking with clients, trying to understand their priorities, what makes this home work for them, what makes it appealing to them. And we've learned a lot from that. And we've put all that understanding into our designs, and we keep moving forward, refining designs, making smarter designs, better designs that feel better and live better. We're really proud of what we do. Ultimately, we need a building that will serve different lives for different clients. And we need a building that's flexible, that feels good, and that people want to live in for long term.